The leadership facilitated that, where students came together, we developed a curriculum, and it was an authentic orientation of Jane and Finch. My name is Sabrina Gopaul, and I'm running for school board trustee in Ward 4. That's the York West area, and that includes Ward 7 and 8. I am a community mother. I am a journalist. I'm also a community worker in the Black Creek area. And I'm running because I believe that there are some fundamental issues within the school board system. My son, who just graduated from high school, has had a difficult journey in the school board. He went to school in the Jane and Finch area and later transitioned outside of the area to a high school called Earl Haig. And through that experience, I learned a lot as a mother to a young black boy. He had a difficult time in the school system. He was labeled with all different types of behavioral problems, learning stuff. There's ongoing issues with my son. And I always thought my son was creative. He wanted to ask questions, he was inquisitive, and he pushed the boundaries of learning. And instead of celebrating that, they criminalized him and demonized him along his way. He did graduate successfully on time, and I know many parents in our neighborhood want our children to graduate on time. But even his experience at Earl Haig, I started to see how race and class also intersect. I saw how different policies played out in different schools because of the area the schools are in. And I advocated for my son along the way. And it was difficult as a mother to do that. The school systems don't allow parent engagement in an authentic way, in a way to enable our children's success. And that community of peers also needs opportunities. And of course I want my son to have opportunities, but what is that going to be for him leaving his community behind? Mm-hmm. Right. And what is that going to be for the community who's left behind while my son moves ahead, right? As a community worker, I do that every day. I do that in the work. I do this through advocacy in the schools and really trying to challenge the programming or the practices that exist in the schools. We need to start looking at how poverty is also impacting our student success. For many years, I've been working with grassroots movements, including Jane and Finch Action Against Poverty, Westside Arts Hub, Schools Without Borders, and I've been doing this work because I am trying to figure out ways that we can strengthen our school system to ensure the success for our students. Now I'm a mom again to a little guy who's 2 years old, and the work that I've been doing has been very much on an individual basis. So it needs to be a real structural investment and not in the one-offs that could happen, that will happen, but in a more systemic, meaningful way, right? There needs to be systemic change, policy change, and that is what I'm signing up to do, is to create policies that can now ensure our students' success, in particular our racialized students. The Safe Schools Act has been an act that has pushed our students out of the classrooms and onto the streets. And this has further criminalized them for many reasons. It has delayed with their success in getting employment or getting to post-secondary. These are all very much interconnected. And these are the pieces that I'm determined to work on. I've been doing this work on the ground level, and now it's time for me to get into the institutions and create the policy and systemic change. On Election Day, October 27th, vote for me, Sabrina Gopaul, for School Board Trustee. I believe in public education for my family, and our community.